Sometimes a client becomes more than a client. By this point, I'd been working with Emma Saville for 4 years, and over that time, we've collaborated together a lot. As well as being an incredible singer, Emma is one of the most genuinely caring people I've ever met, and I would now class her as a good friend. We first connected on social media in 2021, and since then, we've produced 10 music videos together. But through that time, I was working solo, freelance. Now Emma came to me with a request to film 2 new videos for her latest singles, and this time she'd be provided with a full team. The first single we'd be shooting a video for was called Building Empires in Our Minds, and is about young love, about the excitement of first getting to know someone and forging plans for world domination together. From early on, we decided we were going to use a strong narrative element in the video, while still maintaining focus on Emma's performance. After some back and forth pre-production, we came up with a plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Often in a music video, it's common to shoot the artist performance and the narrative scenes as separate shoots, but on this project, we would combine them. We found a couple of actors to play the lead roles and plenty of extras to fill the bar. The concept of the video being that Emma is performing at a bar that the young couple are visiting, and in a way, she'd be singing about them and to them. With an accompanying guitarist, a bar full of people, some extra bar staff, 2 lead roles and Jenson joining the in-frame team again, this was our biggest shoot to date. The event space at Steamworks has a separate bar area which we would use as the location. Me and Ricardo got started earlier in the day laying out the area and arranging the lighting. This took a little back and forth, and we were really happy we got started so early, as there were plenty of logistical nuances we hadn't thought of, especially given that we hadn't shot in this location before. Due to lighting constraints, we split the shoot into 2 halves. The narrative part of the video was supposed to be taking place in the evening, but the sun wouldn't set until late, and the bar has big windows along the backside of it. This meant that any wide shots would clearly show the daylight coming in. So in order to be time efficient, we shot Emma and Tamas's scenes first, as we could use narrow lenses and some blackout sheets to simulate an evening environment. Having 2 of us shooting this was really helpful. Normally when shooting a music video, you generally do a lot of takes to get multiple camera angles and different lens options. So with 2 of us shooting simultaneously, we basically halved the number of takes we needed. Again, being very time efficient on a busy set. We had a rough storyboard and shot list for the narrative scenes, as we wanted to track their progress through arriving at the bar, ordering drinks, sitting and chatting and leaving. Again, having a team on this was super useful. When running a set, there are plenty of things to consider, such as camera settings, lighting, camera angles, music playback, continuity tracking and positioning, as well as directing the actors and extras, and 100 other tiny details. Having Ricardo and Jenson to share the workload with was invaluable, and this project would have been infinitely more difficult as a solo shooter. Often referred to as the hero shot in photography and video production, this is the main shot that kinda tells the whole story. It's a prominent, striking image that makes a big impression and represents the concept. This was our hero shot. A symmetrical shot with the couple on either side and Emma between them in the background performing the song. All elements in 1 frame. Ricardo absolutely nailed the lighting on this, and we're really happy with how it turned out. The shoot ran a little later than expected, but the vibe was so good and everyone seemed to have a really good time. Personally, it was also a great networking opportunity, and during the evening I was introduced to a lovely guy called Tim, who later commissioned me to do some freelance family portraits for him. It never ceases to amaze me how one job can lead to another. At every opportunity, aim to produce the best work you can and conduct yourself as professionally as possible. You never know who's watching or what opportunities may arise from it. As I mentioned, numbers-wise, this was the biggest shoot we've done so far. From organising people and directing extras to lighting and camera angles, I know we've both learned a lot from this experience. Overall, a very fruitful and fun evening with old friends and apparently new clients.